Hey, this is Logan Schinholzer, CGN, helping you go from craftsman to businessman. All right, so let me just jump right into it. I'm not going to be talking about SEO or ads or any of that stuff today. Those are all amazing things that need to be happening for the business to help generate the leads. But today I'm going to be focusing more on things that are actually probably more impactful, and it all comes down to your Facebook business page, personal page, and highly targeted groups. And it's all about how to strategically get ourselves in there and show the right things, and that will bring in the right types of clients. Here's the first thing that we're gonna do when it comes to Facebook is, one, you're going to set up your Facebook personal and your Facebook business profile to actually look like a legit luxury contracting company. The problem is most people on their Facebook pages, they're showing low-end stuff. They're not really, it doesn't even look like they're really trying to attract high-end people. It's more of something that you just have. When in reality, Facebook is unbelievably important for your contracting business. All right, so first let's go ahead and jump into the business Facebook page. All right, the way that we want this thing to be set up is, and this is one of our clients, and the reason I'm showing him is he's been consistent with our Facebook strategy, just posting for free since January 1. So over the past 2 months, he's just been doing a great job of it. During the slow season, which is what most people have in January, February, things like that, I think he has like 350K worth of work in the pipeline because of simply just being consistent on Facebook. So this stuff is not pie in the sky. We have a lot of clients that get a lot of work because they're just consistent on Facebook. So first and foremost, we need to have just a basic profile, like a logo in your profile picture section. Make it nice and clean. And then your background image, just make it like a photo of a project that you would want to do more of. This is one of Richard's projects. It's a nice kitchen. Essentially what you don't want to have is if you want to work for high-end clients and you have the background of like a trailer, it's gonna be a disconnect. So go after what you want to go after, meaning show the right stuff. All right, now coming down, it's simply just posting on a daily basis, right? It's just showing up, posting the right things, and what I'll do is at the end of this video, I'll actually link to 10 Facebook posts for contractors that absolutely crush it. It's kind of a compilation of the trainings that we've given to people over the years, but like, so we want to go ahead and we want to get your Facebook business page set up, and you're going to be posting consistently. Fill out the Facebook business page. It's that simple. Now, here's the real kicker, and this is where it all comes in. Your personal page is actually going to be way more impactful than the Facebook business page. And the reason for that is Facebook wants to show people. They don't want to show businesses as much. So the way that businesses get seen on Facebook is by advertising. But if I post, I'm going to get in front of a lot of the right people because Facebook wants to show my profile. So in your case, you as the business owner, you are actually, whether you like it or not, you're the brand. You're not big enough. I'm not big enough. Aside from like an Apple or an Uber or things like that, none of us small businesses, we're not big enough to say, well, I don't want to be the face of it. I want my company to be the face of it. You are still the brand. So I used to also be afraid to post, to be completely blunt. My biggest fear, I realized, and we all do it, but like I thought that if I posted, I wasn't worried that my clients would see it. I was worried that the people from high school that I don't even talk to anymore would see it and think,
oh, like that Logan guy, like he's such a loser, like he's a small business.
That was me. Because as soon as I posted, a lot of those high school people that I haven't talked to in like 10 years were commenting about how cool it was that I'm doing my own thing, and like they supported me, and I realized all of my own head stuff was on me. They actually, not only did they not put me down like I thought it was going to happen, they actually built me up way more, and it was like groundbreaking. You post your stuff because at the end of the day, you probably don't really care what they think, and all it's doing right now is stopping you from making better decisions and making more money that your business and your personal life desperately need. So your Facebook personal page should operate as such. So the same way that we're setting the business page up correctly, we're doing the same with the personal page. So when you come in, this is set up, in my opinion, as if it's like my resume. If you go to my Facebook, you should be able to understand who I am, what I do, things like that based on the posts. So I have a profile picture that's just essentially kind of a headshot of me up. But long story short, if you get essentially from waist up to about a foot over your head, a nice headshot, you looking at the camera, smiling, no glasses, literally looking like somebody who your ideal client would actually want to invite into their home. That's how we need to show up. Get a branded polo or branded shirt, but let's make this look professional. That background image on that cover photo for your personal is just going to be something that, again, it could just be a nice kitchen or a nice backyard or whatever it is that you do. But it should be pretty obvious about what it is that you do for a job. All right? Now, scrolling down a little bit, make it obvious what you do, right? If you look at what my intro, it says business owner at Contractor Growth Network. This should connect over to your business page that you own and you run for the business. That is the idea here, because what we should be doing is your friends list on Facebook, you should be friending your clients. You should be friending friends of clients, things like that. You're literally going to use your Facebook personal business page or personal page, to post, get your stuff out there even more. And then when people go, whoa, who is this Logan guy? And they click on my profile, they're going to see that I'm the owner at CGN. They're going to click on that. They're going to get flipped over to the business page, which is going to see a lot of the same posts. But on there is going to be my website, and it goes back to the website, which does all the heavy lifting for me. That's the funnel that it goes into. So what we're now going to do is we're going to go back to the home section of the Facebook, and we want to go on the left side. We want to find groups, local groups, that we can post into promote ourselves. The biggest issue I see when it comes to contractors for marketing and advertising and things like that, nobody knows who you are. Right? I've heard this notion of, well, if you do good work, people will call you. And when that happens, now there's no consistency, there's no predictability. We're literally using hope as a strategy and hoping that our customers will refer us out. All right, so we want to continuously get in front of the right people. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on groups on the far left side, and then we're gonna go over to discover. Now it's gonna show you groups that, we're in, friends are in, things like that. Well, I would just come over here and I'm gonna type in Charlotte Buy, because I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. Go down to groups, and it's gonna show me the Charlotte, North Carolina buy, sell, trade. Charlotte's selling, buying, trading posts. I'm gonna go into those groups and I'm literally gonna make the exact same post again. So I'm gonna make that post on a Facebook business page. I'm gonna make it on my personal page, but I'm also going to literally post that same post in these groups. Now what you'll notice is I'm not sharing it from one to the other I'm literally posting a brand new one, because again, if I just share it from my business, Facebook doesn't like that as much. They want an original post. You're literally going to copy and paste the same post in all these different places, not share it, because these people are going to find them in these groups. They're then going to go back to your personal and go, oh wow, this guy owns this company. Then they're going to go back to your business. And again, that's the funnel, but you want, especially in small business and in communities, you want the personal connection. So if Logan's the one posting in these groups, then people are going to see that and come back to Logan's profile, not some business, because there's just a personal touch to it. All right, so I mentioned a couple times going and watching that video on the Facebook post. I'm going to go ahead and link it over here right now. Watch that video, because that's going to give you amazing examples on what exactly to post, so you know that you're doing the right things. Go ahead and check it out.